This is a 2012 John Deere x300 handed down to me from my dad. It has 7:49 on the hour marker, and it also has a broken throttle lever. Hi there, I'm Jeff. I picked up this new throttle lever and choke adjustment, complete with cables, off the Jungle website. Now, I looked at the reviews on that website and they were kind of mixed. It's not a John Deere part. It's a cheapo part that comes to us from the Orient. And I guess fitment isn't that great, but we're going to cram it in there because the John Deere part's about 4 times more expensive. So we're going to make do with what we've got here. Let's give it a go. First, for easier access, and plus I can't get the hood all the way up with the snowblower attachment on there, so I'm just going to take it off. Seems to be what all the actual professionals that I watched on the YouTube go right for. They take the hood right off. So seems, well, I broke this off. I had left the tractor outside uncovered. I snowblowed in the morning. I just left it in the driveway to go back at it again, and in the meantime we had gotten a little bit of ice, so I started her up and I couldn't get the throttle to go up, and let's just say I tried convincing it a little too hard. Snapped right off. So that's how we ended up in that situation, but I still needed to snowblow, so I did the old full send vice grip trick to keep her up there, but that's not a good long-term solution. Hence the new part. All right, so I guess we got to take the cables off first. This all appears to be a 10. It is. Come on. There we go. That's loose. Guess we can take the makeshift throttle adjustment off of there. Looks like I'm remembering now. This was a couple weeks ago. We haven't got much snow this year. Looks like I tried a zip tie first, which obviously did not go. She cut? Oh yeah. So we'll take these cable clamps off here. Can I get it by hand? Oh yeah, they'll come out. No problemo. Well, there's the cable I just cut. Oh, I see. That's how you get the... Now I know. So I had cut that because I didn't know how to get it off, but if you just take the cable clamps off, it comes off. So there you go. Now we got to figure out how to take the actual lever assembly out of there. It looks like it's clips. And, here, I'll take you in for a look. So there's the bottom of the lever assembly for the choke and the throttle, which is just up here. And so it looks like it clips. If you look right, that's a clip. So it clips in 4 places, and I think that aligns. Let me just take a look. Yeah, it has clips there. And again, I read those reviews on Amazon. I don't know if it was like me, first time putting in a throttle cable like this on a tractor, and people were just growing frustrated, or if it really doesn't fit that well. I guess we'll find out. All right. So far so good. Let's see how the other side goes here. That's a little harder to get to, but not bad. Oh, there it goes. Okay. We're out. We're out. can't wait to take this apart to see what the innards look like, because I was trying to futz with that to get it to go for the longest time before I gave up and just set the throttle to full send. Actually, you know, having this in my hand, it feels just as cheapy as the replacement part. There doesn't feel to be any difference. Let's line them up here. They appear to be the same-ish. About the same, really. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. Okay, let's try to get this to work here. Okay, I can see where people are having trouble. So here's the exact complaint I saw on Amazon. So if you look here, that is a hard edge, and on the tractor, can you see how it's, yeah, but down here. On the tractor, it's rounded over, and this is square. So I'm just gonna have to file that down to get it to fit. It's kind of annoying. I totally get it. And the thing is, they put a rounded over right here. That's rounded over. You know, this stuff from the Orient, it's hit or miss. Open the vise here. Huh, I can't believe they didn't round that over. Okay, we'll give it a file. Okay, just taking the hard edge off the corner here. Get down here too. This had a little curve to it, but not enough to clear. Okay, here, let's take a look. So, just use this file and round it over the corners here so that it'll fit on the dash of the tractor. I think the best bet is to hook it up to the carburetor first, and then we'll bolt it to the places it needs to go. So you come out of there. I'll take you out for a minute. Take Mr. Throttle. See if we can't go in this way. I don't know where to get that in backwards. Am I gonna have to bend this? I read there was some bending involved on the end of this. Well, I guess we have nothing to worry about with regard to spy balloons if they can't even figure out how to put a cable the right way. I guess I'm gonna have to bend it. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. Oh, look at that. Goes right in the other way. Looked like the choke cable was gonna be okay the way it was. So I'm gonna just install the choke cable the way I had it before. Holy crap, that was a struggle. I was faced with the choice to either take the whole thing, including the screws I just put in the actual lever assembly, into the dash out, taking the whole thing over to the vise so that I could bang out that little loop on the vise, but instead I decided to do it in place, and it was a rigmarole, but I have a little hook loop in there now. So I'm going to tighten the brackets back up, and I think we should be on our way to having our cheap Jungle website throttle assembly lever thingy, at least in workable order until that breaks in a couple months. This is a pain in the butt, but we got her where she needs to be. We'll screw the cable bracket back on here. Okay, put this little bracket up here. Okay, there we go. It's in place. Let's give it a go. Oh, that's annoying how that does not click in. All right, here we go. Throttle, choke. And, you know, again, this came backwards. So the choke's supposed to spring back automatically, but because it's offset, I could take an hour to bend that back too in place without taking the whole assembly back out and putting it on the vise. But I can also just move the lever down and it works just as well. So in pure main style here, I'm going to just drill a couple holes in there so we don't crack the plastic. And just put a couple screws in there. That'll do it. That's what we'll do. We'll screw her in, boys. Yes, sir. We're gonna make this thing work. So I'm just gonna, again, it's not clipping in, and there's no, no, she's not clipping in. She's sitting flush, but no clip-o. So I'm just gonna take and drill, if I can get my drill in there in such a way to make it work. Couple holes. So behind this long part of the faceplate here is just a piece of plastic that's beneath it on the dash itself. So there's hole one. I'll put hole two up here at an angle, I guess. Let's get some screws. See if we can snap that plastic right in half. I think we got a 50-50 shot. Okay, there's one screw. Oh yeah, that'll keep it right in place. And we'll go with the second screw here. Get that nice and tight. Okay. Well, there's a bad fitment solution for you. So just to recap, the John Deere throttle lever snaps right in here, fits perfect. This one does not snap in, it's flush but not snapping. And also I had to file, because it was squared off on each edge, top and bottom. I had to file that, round it over so that it would fit flush with the dash. And because it wasn't snapping, those two screws did the trick. Now she's firmly in place. We'll see how this old girl's gonna start up. Oh, this is gonna be a smoky affair, I'll tell ya. Give her one last test here, and we should be good to go. Just make sure I get everything off the engine compartment. I see my torque screwdriver over there. Let's see what she can do here. Booyah! All right, there we go. So that's what one has to do when you get a cheapy replacement part for a John Deere to make it actually work on said John Deere. So filed a little off the corners of the throttle lever assembly to get it to fit flush with the dash. The mounts, or the clips rather, to go into the carburetor for the choke and the throttle itself were backwards on the cable, like it said in all the comments. Hey, you know, I saved, what, 60 bucks over a John Deere part, so that's a win. And it does work. It's just how long is it going to work before it breaks? That remains to be seen. But for just someone off the street without tools to do this, I guess you could. Just take some sandpaper and round off the edges there. You know, but shouldn't have to be this way. If you're going to sell a part that fits the X300, then it should fit. But we made it fit here on the Deliberate Manor. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next one.